So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we go to the 386. Tuesday.
And go play fake here with Smith. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And downfield, and Myers has it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 next.
Smith on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
2nd and 13. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Panther 60. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Completed over the middle. Jukes one defender. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready?
Daniels on 1st down. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7.
That game to kick off for Washington.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Raiders first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Caught, nice game left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Daniels now on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Get it!
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. They've got a man in motion. Daniels setting up the play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Come on, come on.
Daniels is going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Brings up third down and 11.
Third and long for him here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Daniels to throw on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, Smith to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Commander is 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Man in motion here. They'll run it out of the pistol. Koski Mira. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
They send Samuel Wright.
60 Eagle. Ready.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He's pushed out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Daniels from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now Daniels off the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shots.
Again, Daniels to the air. Catch is made in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Trey Tucker to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Smith on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Middle. Ready, set.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Jency scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Play fake here, Daniels. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready, go.
McNichols can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Ready.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Commanders 21.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Tucker now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Short pass brought in. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, Daniels. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Clean breakup on that throw. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Smith to the air now. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half.
Daniel Carlson on 4
One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tommy Eichenberg on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Mustang 19.
Here's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 27 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Daniels back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Set. 60 Bison. Go.
Another try following the sack. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession up at their own 43-yard line. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Genty from the gun. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st First down, Raiders.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Smith will try again on second. Going left side, Bowers has it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 7 yards. As it's
On third down, Genty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Raiders first.
a gain of 4 yards.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Ball at the 33 for first down. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trey Tucker makes the play. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, this machine...